Caught in a lie. I knew something was off the second my boyfriend swung open the door and introduced the woman at our dinner table as his cousin from out of town. She was too glamorous, her laugh too forced, her hand lingering on his shoulder a second too long. Still, I played along, pouring her wine, asking about her flight, ignoring the way her eyes kept darting to him every time I spoke. I wanted to trust him, to believe this was just my jealousy talking. Halfway through dinner, as I cleared plates, I heard her giggle and say, "Darling, can you pass the salt?" Her voice purred over the word, and before I could process what I'd heard, I saw her hand slide beneath the table and onto his lap. He didn't flinch. He just smiled, looking at her like there was no one else in the room. My stomach dropped. I asked, "How long have you two been together?" She just smiled wider, and he said nothing. That silence told me everything. I stood up, heart pounding, and demanded the truth. He finally admitted she wasn't his cousin, she was someone he'd been seeing for months, sneaking her in and out while telling me he was working late. The woman looked at me, almost pitying, and said, "He never told you? I thought you knew." I wanted to scream, but I just laughed because what else could I do? The entire dinner had been a performance, and I was the only one who didn't know the script. Walking out, I realized I wasn't just angry at him, I was angry at myself. I'd ignored my own instincts, made excuses for late nights and cold shoulders, convinced myself love meant trusting even when trust felt impossible. The real betrayal wasn't just his, it was mine, for refusing to see the truth that was right in front of me. I left them at the table, both looking at me with something like regret, and I promised myself never to play the fool again.